Catching up with Isaih Quinones. How you doing, my man? Post Power
Good,
Slap.
how are you?
I'm doing really good. Let's get into it. We haven't really chopped it up since, but how's things sitting here now, a couple weeks after the unfortunate loss?
Good, fantastic. I'm the first one to defend a belt 3 weeks after getting it. I'm still the only one in the middleweight class who went 4 for 4 in a whole year. Um, I mean, I love it, honestly. Because I know I'm still a beast. I'm still one of the top guys. No matter what, I'll still be a top guy, whether I have the belt or not. I'm still going to be at the top. Um, but I do plan on getting that belt back for sure, 100%.
Absolutely. Obviously things didn't go your way that night. Do you still feel like Brandon's strike was legal or not?
Me personally, no. I've been in power slap and I've been in slap fighting for quite some time now. I could tell the difference when I get hit. No matter what, though, at the end of the day, nobody's going to knock me out. He's not going to knock me out. Nobody will knock me out. Yeah, he knocked me down, but nobody's going to put me out cold. I'm too strong for that. But I mean, I see. I would like to say there's a little bit of conflict there. I don't agree with the strike, but and even when Mark and I talked before in the rules meeting, he was like, "Oh shit, the last one should have been." He's the one. The reason why I keep saying this clubbing thing is because Mark Smith's the one that came up to me and was like, "Yeah, he should have been called on the last one." Even though I won the match, Mark Smith came up to me and was like, "Yeah, he should have been called on the last one." Like that tells you something. But at the end of the day, I fucked up. Branden won. I messed up with my first strike, which I never do. Everybody knows me as a fucking super accurate guy. But that was my fault. I lost the belt.
Mm-hmm. Do you think an immediate rematch is what's next in line? I know we talked a little bit earlier. Is there anybody else in the division you'd like to go against if the Brass of Power Slap see a different direction for the division?
Obviously, I'm at the top, so it's whoever they want to try to, you know, see who's gonna be the next shot. They have to go through me, number one. I'm the gatekeeper. But I don't see that happening. I think they know 100%. Like, one, we were the most exciting in all the power slap. The whole last year showed it. Middleweight division literally became like the cream of the crop of power slap because we were just the most exciting. Yeah, you had Dumpling and the Hawaiian that everybody wanted to see, but that's because everybody knew who they were. But now they got to see our performance in the middleweight division, and I believe we deserve to be at the top still. I believe I deserve a shot at the title, not just because it is because there's nobody else there, but just because of what I stepped up and did for Power Slap and took a fight 3 weeks after winning my belt. I think I deserve a shot to get my belt back. But again, like we said, there's really nobody at the top yet. Yeah, Chief is climbing the ranks. Darren's climbing the ranks. Everybody's climbing the ranks, doing what they need to do. But they really haven't gone against anybody that has been at the top yet, So other than Wesley, I'll give it to Chief and Wesley. They're the only Chief's the only one that's gone against somebody at the top so far now. But I think, like we talked about earlier, Darren and Chief would be another good rematch, especially with the controversy they had in Abu Dhabi. So I believe Darren and Chief, me and Branden, and the one from Darren and Chief gets me and Branden.
Gotcha. A little matchmaking. Sounds pretty good to me, my man. I see you're busy. You're down in Mexico. Talk to me about that whole thing.
Oh, that was a blast. Obviously, Dios Azul takes care of me. We went out for Nitro Circus, and then, it was crazy. Like, it was wild. I've never seen. To be in a different country to see like people are excited about like a different sport besides UFC or Power Slap, right? Because I've been in other countries for that, but to be in another country to see the support from people for Nitro Circus, that was super cool. And obviously hanging out with Travis Pastrana, that was the trip. I grew up watching Nitro Circus on MTV, and all of a sudden I'm hanging out with this dude, and he's like, "Hey, bro," he's like, come out to my house whenever you want. We'll go ride around. I'm like, all right, let's do it, dude. So, that was a cool experience for sure.
Yeah. How did that whole experience come with Travis Pastrana? Like, how did it come about?
So Travis Pastrana and Nitro Circus went out to Guadalajara for the Nitro Circus event out there. Sold out 30,000 tickets, as you guys saw. Um, but we they got the tour of the Dios Azul tequila distillery, and yeah, I went down there. I went down there as a power slap athlete. They went down there as Nitro Circus, and then of course we had Dios Azul, who brought us all to the distillery and everything. And yeah, we had, filmed some content, did some few things, so it was fun.
Yeah, talk to me about that chest slap.
Yeah. Everybody's a little controversy on the little chest chop slap thing. There's a lot of people in comments, a lot of people, posting about it. But if people actually knew their history, this was done way before PLN and all that stuff. Whatever they're doing out there in Missouri now, whatever it is. Travis Pastrana used to do that with his friends back in the day. So we were just sitting there taking the tour of the distillery, and Travis knows what I do. He knew I was the former, championship. I was the former middleweight champion, and he was like, "Yeah, bro." He's like, "All right." He's like, "Will you hit me if I hit you?" I was like, "No, like I don't want to hit you." He's like, "All right, we're not gonna do it." I was like, "Fine, I'll hit you." He's like, "Okay." So out of nowhere, we were just doing these little interviews in this green room, and he was like, "All right, let's do it." Took off the shirt and just boom. He's like, "All right, just go like 50%." I went 50%, hit him. He's like, "Oh, okay." Then he hit me, bam, surprised me with like a hard hit. I was like, "Oh shit, okay." And I was like, "All right, my turn." And then I just bam hit him. But yeah, a lot of people were talking crap. But back in the day, if you guys know Travis Pastrana or watch Travis Pastrana like videos from back in the day, he used to do that with his friends. They used to be like, "All right, if you don't land this trick, I'm gonna slap you in the chest." And they used to do that to each other back in the day.
Hilarious. Yeah, I definitely didn't know that, man. That's awesome. Getting there, seeing the crowd for Nitro Circus. Do you think you get that same, response? I'll say when, not if they bring Power Slap to Mexico.
Oh, absolutely. When I went out there with Mike Brozak and everybody the first time around, when we did the tour, when Dios Azul became a sponsor of Power Slap, we went out to Mexico, and all the kids were running up to me asking for autographs. All the kids were running, they all saw me out there. I think I told you in a past interview, I was more recognized in another country than I was out here in America. So I mean, they would love it. They love combat sports. Obviously, Mexico loves wrestling and stuff like that. So if we held a power slap there, they would go crazy for that.
Yeah, I mean, they're starting to continue to build that roster of Mexican athletes. Obviously, Azael, you've got
Yeah.
DTP, some women as well now also coming in to the sport. So I'm sure it's going to happen sometime here in the
Yeah.
relative short future. I'd say probably the next 12 to 18 months. Wouldn't be surprised even if it's Independence Day this year. I mean, I know they've already locked that date in as well. So we'll see. That day definitely is, I think, very, very near. And it'd be great to see the sport obviously continue to grow into other countries. How hard is it going to be for you right now to kind of sit and wait for your turn, your opportunity back again?
That's the only difficult thing I have with power slap is sitting and waiting. I love doing this shit. I'm always ready. I love, I love putting on a show. I mean, it's gonna be a different game this time around this year. I mean, I know we have a lot more events coming up, so hopefully I have, hopefully at least two more matches this year.
Mhm.
But I mean, for me, it was like I said, I lost the belt. Uh, I, I, enjoyed my time off a little bit, my vacation during December after defending my belt, for the first defense, and I went a little overboard with the goods and didn't stick to my diet too well. And when I made the cut from Saudi Arabia to our match, I think I made that cut a little too quick, and that might have affected me. I felt 100%. I told everybody I was 100%, which I really truly felt I was 100%. But maybe my body was just telling me different. Dropping from 206 to 185 in 5 weeks probably just wasn't the best choice for me. So this time around, I started my diet early. I don't know if I'm going to get called for May, June, July, whatever it is, but I'm just going to get on my diet early, and I'm going to be walking around like 190. So I'm just right there on point the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, being striking distance, you never know, the call could come, a week out like West Minna did for the last event. And if you're ready and able to make that weight, you never know what opportunities can come your way. So I think you're very smart and a professional for doing that through and through. So I
Yeah.
appreciate you joining me, my man. Appreciate catching up with you, and stay in touch. And we're here to support you along the way, the entire endeavor with Power Slap. So
Yeah.
train
No,
hard,
thanks,
and we'll
bro.
see you back up there soon.
Thanks, Tom. Yeah, and hey, honestly, I want to say one more thing. This dude Branden keeps talking shit and saying, "Oh, I beat Doughboy's ass, this and that." Listen, dog, I won, bro. I won the first one. I already showed people I could beat you. I gave you your first loss ever. So, I mean, I wouldn't say you beat my ass. So you definitely got me. It was your day. It was your time to win, but not gonna happen again.
Awesome, my man. Appreciate you. Much love. We'll talk soon. Take care.